What's up, guys? I'm back here again with another video. The first video of 2020 was Call of Duty Black Ops 1 gameplay part 2, but this one's gonna be about my engine for my 240sx, which I do have an update up on the everything on the hood and everything like that. But this is gonna be about the engine. As you can see, it used to sit right there by the left rear tire. Under it, it was sitting on a Ford. It was sitting on a Ford Focus tire, and I put it up on the engine stand. And yes, I do have long bolts holding it in because I couldn't find any sitting under it where I put them at. But today's video is gonna be about the engine block and what's been done to it so far within the last 2.5 months, 3 months. As you can see, I got the crankshaft out. I have it sitting over there somewhere. But one thing I realized when I got the crankshaft out, you can't really see it. Let me try to get in focus. It's like a little niche right there. Right there. Whenever I got the crankshaft out, saw that, and I don't know if that could be good, like for the rebuild the engine. So I'm gonna try to go on Facebook Marketplace and see if that would cause the engine to be no good, which I mean by no good, where I can't use the engine block at all. If I can, then that'd be good. If I can't, I'll just get another KA24E block, or go KA24DE, or just save it for a 1JZ eventually, or 2JZ. And some of y'all know that one of my dream cars are the Toyota Supra, like the 93s to 96. But the only reason why I would be getting a 2JZ for this car, because it's a common engine to go with. But the other thing is, it would be good for power, and in my opinion, it would be a reliable engine on a budget. Because I actually found one person on Facebook Marketplace, I think, having a short block 2J and 2 different engine blocks built for turbo 2JZs. And for shipping, it's gonna be like $250 plus $800, I believe, which comes out to $1,050. So I would be buying a 2J. Sorry about noise on the back, that's just my neighbors. But I would be going 2JZ or DE if this little niche in this side of it would be where the piston, where the crankshaft sits at whenever the engine's running. If that makes the engine block no good, then I'll just try to find a KA24DE, or try to find another engine with the same amount of miles. And whenever I first got this car, y'all know that it had 148,000 kilometers on it, I believe. But in reality, convert that to miles, I believe is 92,000 and some change miles on it. So this engine, without it getting rebuilt, has approximately almost 93,000 miles on it, I believe. So I would have to double check on that. Well, let's get into the update on the body. As you can see, nothing much has really changed. The driver's front strut is still off, but the one thing that's changed is that there's no hood. Reason for the hood not being on there is because I am selling it on Facebook Marketplace, offer up for $55. I actually have a potential buyer as of right now, which I believe they're coming next week, sometime next week. Not sure on the details just yet, but I am selling that hood because I'm gonna be going with a different hood with like a little vent in the middle of it. But the things that do need to be worked on that hood is it does need new hood hinges, because y'all remember that this hood hinge right here had broke off of it whenever on one of my old videos. But I'm also gonna have show y'all an update on the interior of the car, which has been done to it for the last 3 months. So let's get right into that. As you can see, that's my driver's front tire, which would be sitting right there if I had the coilovers for it. The reason why it all looks like this on the inside is because I am gutting the interior. Reason being why this is off is because I tried putting an eBay quick release steering wheel on this. It did not end well. This little piece right here did not want to come off, and I tried taking a little metal saw, cutting it, but that didn't work. So I'm just gonna have to buy a whole new steering column if I can't figure out how to get this off. But other than that, the steering wheel the column itself turns and everything. The steering wheel, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with this steering wheel. Obviously I do need a new one. That's what it looks like on the inside of this. And just to be corrected on myself about that tire size on one of my old videos on the driver's front, it is a 195/65/15 Atsu tire. So the other size I have all the way around is a, where is it? Find it. A 205/65/15 G3 something. But I do plan on getting like new rims and new tires for whenever I do possibly get a KA24DE or 1JZ or 2J. And speaking of the engine blocks, whenever I do get these engines, if they don't need to be rebuilt, say if they do need to be rebuilt, I will be putting forged pistons, rods, and forged internals and everything, getting the engine block decked, rehoned, or honed, sleeved, and everything. The crank power up in it. Well, I'm gonna keep it on low power so I can keep the car running to its potential power. And if y'all have any recommendations on coilovers for this car, please let me know in the comments down below. I do need new coilovers for it, because y'all remember I took both rear struts out and everything. And since we're over here by the rear quarter panel window, I do need to get a new one, because this actually popped out of place. I don't know if there's like screws holding it from the inside, which I believe there is. I just don't know if it's gone out, which looks like it does. Yeah. So it's time for some new rear quarter panel windows. I probably will be selling my front driver's side fender, possibly my passenger front, depending if I can get those dents out. But most likely this one's gonna be for sale if I can determine for a price. But I do need to get a new engine harness, new everything, all types of stuff like that, just to get this car running. And I'm actually hoping to have this engine, possibly, if it's still usable, hoping to have it done by sometime the end of the summer, by the end of this year, hopefully. If not, by the summer of next year, that'll be being machined and everything, because it still has all this gunk on it that I don't know how to get off. So I tried using the brake cleaner, degreaser, and everything like that, but I just decided to take it to a machine shop to let them do it professionally, get it sleeved and everything, if that engine's still usable. after I talked to a few people about it. But just wanted to give you all an update on this beautiful 240. I will be getting, still haven't decided on the engine, the paint color. I don't know if I want to go like a gloss black or go like a Nardo gray paint job, or just get this color, repaint it, and then get it wrapped. But let me know your thoughts about that down below. This is my second video of 2020, and I will be making a video about that one car that was sitting in the back over here in one of my videos that looked like a Japanese car, like kind of looked like a Fast and Furious car in a way. I'll be making a video about that probably in the next couple of days or next weekend, so I'll keep y'all posted about that. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and if y'all want to help support this build, I have merch that I've been trying to sell for the last probably year and a half, and that's gonna be the first link in the description. Check it out if y'all want. Go ahead and buy some. All the money will go towards this 240 build. But comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below. Peace.
I'm out of my mind, out of my fucking mind. I'm